Now that's the way you play. For now on, Knicks, that's how you play. What's going on? Born for Sports. Salute to New York Knicks Nation. And we got some things to talk about on the positive side tonight. So I'm going to need Knicks Nation. Even the haters, come on through. Knicks Nation, come on through. Report to the stage. We got to talk about this big game tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. Let the algorithm know we are in the building and we are talking Knicks playoff basketball. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to Ball for Sports. Well, folks, it was a positive weekend. Knicks took care of business, took game 4, and looked like the team that we thought they were going to be. And it was a big road win the other night. And we said to ourselves as Knicks fans, like, you know what? That's what we want to see from this team. Hopefully they don't get a hiccup later on game 5 when we come back Tuesday night and take care of business in their building. And tonight they sure did. As the New York Knicks blow out the Hawks 126-97 to take a 3-2 lead in the series tonight in game 5. And it was we never were in doubt tonight. Almost as much as last, probably more than game 4, which was a big road win. But we look great tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight, y'all. We're going to talk about it tonight. It was a great team effort tonight all around. And I got somebody backstage that's going to let us know how we feeling as always. My guy Ray in the building. What a win tonight, bro. What's going on, brother?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Great win. You know, another game we dominated playing Knicks basketball. You know, this is what we was looking for. This is what we was looking for. So everybody did their thing tonight, man. You know, now we can go to sleep feeling good about our Knicks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And hey, it was basically from beginning to end, it was all Knicks. It was all Knicks tonight. We never felt like we were threatened tonight at all, really.
At all.
The first quarter, once in the first quarter, the Knicks kind of figured out what they needed to do offensively. Kind of was stagnant in the beginning. Guess they were trying to figure out how they're gonna run the offense. They try to run it through Cat tonight. Give the Hawks credit; they made some adjustments in that first quarter, but they quickly shifted to the Brunson show of him facilitating for the most part, and I like that as well. There was an adjustment made by Mike Brown for a change. He's done it the last 2 games. Got to give credit where it's due. He's been pissing us off for a while. We got to give him credit tonight, but the Knicks definitely were not at all threatened tonight, Ray. And I tell you, with some things happening over tonight, we saw Boston lost, bro. They lost to Philly in their building in a closeout game in their building. So it was nice to see the Knicks step up and say in their game 5, no, we're not winning. We're not losing this game. This is our game to win.
That's it. And they did exactly that, you know. So, you know, I mean, it's the playoffs. You know, closing a team out isn't always too easy.
Yeah.
So, you know, once again, the Sixers, they making the Celtics work, which is a good thing. So we're gonna see, man. I have faith in our guys that we're gonna close it out on Thursday.
Yeah, I do too, man. I think we're gonna take care of business. I don't think we're gonna play wild fool. I think the Knicks have now they have tapped into that what's the word I'm looking for? They have tapped into that inner demon in themselves that's like, we're the better team. Let's stop playing around. And let's be honest. Come on, we should have won this series a while ago already. This should have been a sweep. Okay.
I mean, it could have easily been 4-0.
Easily, bro. I mean, I picked us in 5. I gave them 1. But in reality, the Hawks have won 2 1-point games where the Knicks basically lost those games.
Yeah.
They won those back-to-back games with 1-point losses for the Knicks that they gave away. This series should be over. They should be waiting on Boston Orlando winner right now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Philly winner, I should say right now. We'll get to Orlando and Detroit in a minute. But yeah, this is what they should have done a while ago. But as always, the Knicks always got to do things a little harder than they should. And right now, they are in command of this series. Now, Atlanta's going to feel good about going back home. They're going to say, hey, we're going to leave it all out there. So the Knicks can't play around. They got to go out there and they got to be ready, especially to weather the storm early. They're going to have some juice in their building. So as long as the Knicks play their game, as they have showed they're a better team, they got every matchup, they'll turn that into MSG South come game 6.
I mean, you already heard of Reggie Miller. The last time they was in Atlanta, they said it was a takeover. They said it was 60-40. It was all Knicks fans. So let's do it again on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let me just say this. How much does it really suck to hear Reggie Miller do our games, bro? Like I cannot go without having Reggie Miller do a Knick game in a playoff game at that. I mean, do we really have to have Reggie Miller and Mike Tirico for the last 2 games? Jesus Christ. I mean, we're 2-0 with them there, but it's like, do I really want to hit them? No, I don't. And you can see it.
They know what they're doing,
man.
They know what they're doing, man. You know, it's a reason why these national television they love broadcasting Knicks games because they know Knicks fans they the one bringing in the ratings, so they know what they're doing. That was a rating game, you know. And it was all like, we need Reggie Miller on the call for this one.
Yeah, and you could tell like hearing them during the game, like. They're like, well, this game is not over. It's only 19. They can just make a run and hit a couple of things. Oh, it's all over. I'm like, yo, shut up, bro. Just call the game, bro.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know Knicks fans are very, extremely passionate. So it's like, it's a game that they do. You know, all right, you know what? Let's just say some triggering things so we can get some type of, you know, we can get everybody talking. It's a rating trick, bro. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and they trying to capture some kind of nostalgia. Like if something bad happens, Reggie Miller was there to see it. It's so annoying, bro. How they try to keep that myth alive.
Everything they doing is for engagement because they know Knicks fans are heavily involved on the internet and we're very vocal. So it's all for engagement. That's all what that is.
For sure. Gotta welcome my guy Danny to the stage. What's good, Danny?
What an ass whooping, huh? Ray, what up, baby?
I'm good, Dan. What's good with you, man?
I'm just happy. I'm so glad we got this fucking one tonight, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's one more. That's it. One more. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Dan, I saw that you was on Sneaky's pod.
Yeah, that's why I hopped over here real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw the link he sent me in the DM real quick, but it was just too late. I was getting ready for the Knick game and stuff, but I did leave a comment. But I saw you was doing things and shit. I gotta get a time to get up with him. But yeah, man, just a great game tonight, bro. I mean. This was never in doubt tonight. That's what I love. This was never in doubt. I never felt like that Atlanta was going to challenge tonight because the Knicks, especially defensively, the Knicks were on their game. They were swarming them. They had an excellent plan. I love the way they played tonight defensively. What do you think about that, Danny?
I mean, like you said, we said it before. They got to start off hot. Once we start off hot, it's a wrap, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when they play defense like this, bro. It's like I hate to say it, but you know what I'm gonna say it. We're unbeatable. If we play defense like this, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no way this. It's like this defense will take us far. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get you, man. Because it's like, well. You know, the Knicks are one of the few teams in the league that actually were top 7 in both offensive rating and defensive rating this year.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're on their game, playing on both sides of the ball, they're tough to beat.
Man, it's amazing to see.
They're tough to beat. And if you look at the numbers tonight, they held Atlanta to 44% shooting from the field.
Yeah.
They were only 13 of 42 from three. They were terrible from three. Shot 31%. They were even 10 to 17 from the free throw line, which is bad. And I think the biggest key also, not just defensively, Ray, rebounding, they dominated them. I mean, it was one and done all night for the Hawks. The Knicks out rebounded the Hawks. Let's see the total: 48 to 27. That is domination, Ray.
Jeez.
Total
I should
domination.
have put a parlay. Damn it, bro.
Man.
Yeah, bro, why not?
I regret it now. Shit, bro. Damn.
Absolutely,
That's
man.
an amazing. That's an amazing stat. Yeah.
They destroyed them on the glass, man. You know, you could go to the rebound, and everybody helped out. And I'll get to some rebounding in a minute, but man, when the Knicks dominate the blow, when you're a plus, what is it? A plus 21 on the glass. Usually, you're going to win a lot of NBA games in this league, especially in the playoffs, because as I always say, in the playoffs, it's about a bucket and rebounds, bro. Like, it's just so back and forth at times, but when you can get the rebounding, man, that is a big deal for the Knicks. And offensively, they shot 57%, right?
I mean, listen, man. It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. And actually there's one thing I actually wanted to bring up, you know.
Let's talk about it. Let's chop it up, brother.
You know I'm a Brunson guy, you know, and I've been seeing a lot of criticism saying that, oh, he's a ball hog, he's a ball hog, he's holding on to the ball's sticking. Well, listen, as a Brunson fan, I can honestly say that he's been dribbling the ball less and he's really getting everybody involved.
Especially
So,
last 2 games,
you
right?
know, this is
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
this is a deferring Brunson. So for his critics, I really hope you enjoying it. And I gotta
Right.
say, it's been working to our advantage. You know, I'm seeing less standing around going on, and I'm seeing a lot of moving pieces on the offensive end of the court, which is a great thing. You know, I'm even looking at and to be honest with you, our bench is our strength. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
even when our bench comes into the game, it's 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 giving their starting five a living hell. Like
Hell
that's
yeah.
how impressive, you know, our bench is. Like one thing I want to point out is I I don't know what got into Clarkson, but I felt like ever since he was in that doghouse, he really changed his whole game,
He gets so much
bro.
respect for me for that.
He gets so much respect, bro.
Fuck
Like
yeah, bro.
it's a he did a real like he did a 360, bro. I
Yeah.
remember when he first came to the team, you know, it was the minute you passed him the ball, he was just
Yeah.
getting his shots. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He wasn't passing up the ball. He was just
Yep.
getting his in. But ever since he came out of that doghouse, this nigga is showing so much effort on the
He's a
defensive
dog. He's a
end.
dog, bro. He's a dog. So,
He's being pesky on the court. You
Yep.
know, it's the little things that
yeah.
I wouldn't even imagine that he would do. And it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing to watch, bro. Now he's really playing team basketball. This might be the first time in his career that he's actually doing it, to be quite
Him
frank
and
with you.
GTA are like, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
GTA's performance tonight as well, bro.
Oof,
you know,
man.
so once again, man, I know I've been mentioning this on every stream, but it's like, bro, like Jordan Clarkson really came a long way, bro.
He
And it's
did.
like that needs to be recognized, man. Like, I
Absolutely,
don't
You gotta
know
bro.
give
if
him his
there's any
flowers for
other,
sure.
yeah, I don't know if there's other Knicks spaces that, you know, they watching the games like I'm watching it or we are for that matter. But
Right.
Hmm.
it's like, bro, he's really doing his thing
Right.
and it's working, bro. It's
Yep.
really
Yeah.
really
Yep.
working.
I totally agree, bro. I totally agree with you, Ray. You know, and we've mentioned a few times in these podcasts the last few months that we really have to give Jordan Clarkson a lot of credit. He was in the
Yeah,
doghouse, and at that trade deadline, he could have told them, let me go. You're not playing me. Let me go. He said, nope. I want to stay here. I want to be here. And when you're ready to put me in, coach, I'll be ready. And
I want
that's
to make it work.
exactly
Right.
what he did. Exactly what he did. And he deserves a lot of credit for that. And like you said, bro, it isn't just with him. He's just coming to score and then not play no defense and just say, hey, while I'm in the game, I'm going to take my shots and until I get checked out of the game. No, he takes his shots that are there, but he creates for others. Okay.
Yeah.
He rebounds the ball. He hustles defensively. He hustles for loose balls. He does little things more than I've seen in his entire career. And like you said, he deserves a lot of credit for that, man. And Jordan Clarkson this is why I said to Danny many times as well, Danny, hey, if Deuce ain't cooking, okay, if Deuce ain't cooking and McCall ain't cooking, to the bench you go. My man Clarkson gonna get in there, and guess what? Because I know one thing about him, he a bucket. So if he's gonna do these other things as well, consistently as he's been doing for the last couple of months, I think it's a no-brainer that you put him in when McCall or Deuce is not doing their part. What do you think about that, Danny?
Clarkson, I think Clarkson. I mean, one of these games, he should probably put him in the starting lineup. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if he keeps playing the way he is, bro, I'll give him a shot in the starting lineup. Why not?
Yeah. Especially when McCall gonna be having these off games sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm looking on Twitter right now, and people is just like, yo, people are really praising Jordan Clarkson. Like, I'm reading one tweet that said, yo, this might be the first time and like this might have been the first time I ever seen Jordan Clarkson pass the ball. Somebody else said Jordan Clarkson and Mitch pick and roll synergy is great.
Yes.
And then somebody tweeted, yo, this Jordan Clarkson rebrand needs to be televised.
I like that.
He's the unsung hero of this team.
We basically rejuvenated his career here.
Yeah. You know,
and you get a veteran player that knows, like he first of all, he has a very good relationship with the guys on the team. He knows Josh Hart well. He knows Brunson, these guys, but also he knows he's at that point of his career. Like, bro, I want to win a championship, man.
Yeah.
So I gotta check my ego at that door and do what's needed for the team.
Yep. He's buying in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buying in. Yeah, he's buying in.
Finally buying in. Yeah.
And again, he had every right at that trade deadline to be like, bro, let me go, man. You ain't playing me. Let me go out there. Let me go to another team that'll sign me and I could chase a ring.
Let me go to the Lakers real quick. You know, some shit like that.
Yeah, whatever. You know, let me go to another team that's contended so I can go see if I can get another chance at a ring. You're not playing me, coach. Sorry. He didn't do that. He said, no, I want to be here. I want to stay here in New York. And I know that my time is coming. You're going to need me. And that's what happened. And I'm so happy that happened.
What's his contract situation, though? Like, is he a free agent after the year?
One year deal. Yep. 1 year deal. 1 year deal. But, hey, listen.
But it's the fact
sure they're open to a reunion if it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, once again, like, I want plays that want to be here, bro. Like when Utah waived him, bro, he said the only team he wanted to go to was the Knicks.
Yep.
He reached out. His agent reached out like, yo, my client here wants to play for y'all. What we doing?
Yep. And it's been like that
here,
for
bro.
a couple years too. Yeah. You know, now I remember last year there was talk about the trade. Remember they were talking about possibly sending Mitch for him last year.
Yeah, I remember.
The swap.
Thank God we didn't do that. But yeah, now look, a year later we got him and Mitch is still on the team. So yeah, man. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It might sound kind of crazy to some Knicks fans, but if you put a gun in my hand, you told me, hey, what would you rather do right now? Resign Deuce to the contract he's gonna be looking for, or bring back Clarkson on a 2-year deal? I think
I'll bring him back.
I'm a Deuce fan, but I'm sorry, I'm bringing Clarkson back.
That's a lot of value for a player that can give you more than what Deuce can give you, unfortunately. You know, and I'm doing that. I'm doing that on Jordan Clarkson all day. I'm sorry. That's the way
Yeah.
I feel about it. And it's not to make Deuce look in a worse light or anything like that. But I gotta be honest, bro. I'm a lot more confident when Clarkson is in this lineup and playing than when Deuce is in the game. You know,
Me too.
it's almost
Mm.
like you're like, please, Deuce, be on tonight. And tell me, Nick Nation, if y'all out there watching, that I'm not saying something you ain't said. That you're like, hey, Deuce, please be on tonight because we could really need that shot tonight.
Bro.
Damn,
I mean,
Deuce, look up, man. Look up, man. He's open. Like, throw the lob, something like read the
yep.
defense. How many times are you saying that in your living room watching these games, y'all?
Like praying to the basketball gods, like, yo, come on, Deuce, do something tonight.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
Deuce, because not for nothing, when Deuce is on, he's an X factor. He is. He's just not on enough. So we're at a point in the playoffs now. We got to go with the sure thing, and if the sure thing is Clarkson, I'm sorry, Deuce. You got a limited time to show us you're engaged in this game.
He's not fully 100% though. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's kind of the story of his career the last few
Yeah.
years with the Knicks. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a trend.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like it's about a championship right now. It's about the playoff win. So we do what's needed. And if everyone's buying in, it shouldn't even matter at that point anyway. But let's talk about the players of the game. Listen, I think it's easy. This one's an easy one tonight. Jalen Brunson, 39 points tonight, y'all. 8 assists and his 22nd career 30-point playoff game. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute, y'all. His 22nd career 30-point game in the playoffs, y'all. And I'm been seeing on the internet, and I've been seeing a lot of haters as well. Oh, Brunson ain't no star. He ain't no star. He ain't just stop it. Stop it. Stop it out there. I'm
It's
so sick
blasphemy.
of seeing these shows on TV that like to use the like Ray said, you the Knicks for clicks. Put these stupid things. Brunson's too small. He ain't a star. He ain't a star. The man is a star. Okay, just because he don't do it the way you like him to do it, because he is a super like, oh my God, jumping out the gym athletic. Okay, doesn't mean the man ain't a star. Okay, he is, if not the best point guard in the Eastern Conference, he's up there with anybody. Okay,
Absolutely.
just stop it out there. Go look at Kay Cunningham. How's he doing in the freaking playoffs again? How is he doing?
A no-show.
How is he doing? And I'm not even trying to knock Cade. It's not even about knocking him, because I think Cade is a great talent, and I know he's going to be one of the best players in basketball.
Oh yeah,
he isn't already. But the man hasn't won shit in the playoffs, and he's about to lose again. He's about to lose again. We'll see. It's still not over till it's over. But he's down 3-1 to an 8 seed right now, y'all. Okay. And I know he's coming back from injury, but he's Cade Cunningham, and if you're out there, you got to play.
But you know what? That's the scenario you wanted, right?
Yeah. And I'm not even putting it all on him either. I'm not doing that, because he's done what he can do. That Detroit team, we talked about it. They're good, but I want to see how they play in the playoffs. And look at them. Look at them right now.
They're a very young team. They're not experienced enough. You know, they're not.
They just don't know how to win in the playoffs.
I mean, this is the reason why, like, during the 82 game season, it's easy to like mask your flaws,
Right.
because you're playing different you know what I'm saying? You're playing different opponents every other night.
Right.
So now in the series, when you know what I'm saying, when you and another team, y'all go mano and mano, is both of
You get
y'all,
exposed.
you get
Matchup
exposed, bro.
basketball. Matchup
That's it.
basketball is what I call it.
So matchup is playoffs is all about matchups, bro.
Sir.
They just happen to match up against a team that is a nightmare for them, bro.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it before the deadline. Yo, if the Pistons really think about they really think about making a serious run in the postseason, y'all need to go get Cade Cunningham some help. He needs help. He's by himself. And I said it, in a 7-game series, there's gonna come a time when he's gonna get gassed, or teams, they probably gonna let him go to work, and they just gonna lock up everybody else.
Yep.
And that's the strategy, bro. So the Magic's, they using it to their advantage. But
Right.
if I have to call it, I think Detroit, they'll win tomorrow. But I think Orlando's going to close it out in 6.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I don't think Orlando's losing 3 times in a row to them. I just don't see
Yeah,
it. I just don't
yeah.
see it. And if they do fire the coach,
They're
they
just
will.
better, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Yeah.
They
they
look
better.
like they
I
were going to
mean,
fire Mosley anyway. But if they lose 3 straight to Detroit
Oh
like
man,
that,
I'll be bad.
yeah,
I'll be
for
terrible.
real. You know, before the season started, I was one of those people that I felt like Orlando was a top 5 team in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I did too.
If you really look, if you really pay attention to their season,
Yeah.
they were handicapped majority of the
Injury
time.
every
Then they
year.
went through, they went through a bad stretch. There was reports going out that players that was beefing with the coach.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Mhm.
So I heard there was a turning point. So I was hearing that when they beaten, no, it was before they played the Charlotte Hornets for that play-in. They
Right.
said that the coach he put on some NCAA game, something like that, and that shit inspired the Magic some way somehow.
Mm,
It got to them. So
right.
now they playing through their strengths. And I've been saying it. I'm like, yo, there's no reason why a team as talented on paper like Orlando to be shitty as they were. But I
Right.
think they finally putting it together. Like, there's
Yep.
no reason why, Paolo, he's a dog. I've been saying it. Like, yo, you feed him in the paint, he's gonna be a problem. And now look, he's
He
doing
can get
exactly that.
buckets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buckets. Yeah.
Get buckets for sure. His
So,
all around game got to work on it, but he gets buckets, and that's what you
yeah,
need in the playoffs.
so yeah, they're a nightmare. It's unfortunate, and mind you, we was in here screaming, "Yeah, yeah, man, let's go get that first seed, let's go get that second seed." But to be
Yeah,
honest with you, wasn't I saying all along, yo, I
yeah,
think the Knicks should just stay the 3rd seed. I
yeah,
think it's to our
It's
advantage.
the safe way to go.
Yeah, it's a safe route. Let's just
yeah.
stay
And
right here.
that's a good point, Ray. And this is why, and a lot of Knicks fans was upset because we drew Atlanta, and I'm like, all right, Atlanta's probably better than Toronto. I get it, but it's the playoffs. You're gonna it doesn't matter if you're a top 3 seed. It ain't supposed to matter who you play. Number one, you're
Yeah,
supposed to be confident you're gonna beat that team, no matter how long it takes. As playoffs are about being competitive, you're not gonna blow everybody out by 25 every night. That's crazy.
Right.
Good fans be going out of hand. And I'm like also saying, I'm like, do y'all really look at the matchup basketball? Like we have the matchup on Atlanta as well. As long as we play our game, we will be fine. Like, when did this turn into we should be afraid of the Atlanta Hawks? Like, oh my God, we're screwed now. Like some Knicks fans are going, oh, we're screwed now. The Hawks, we got the Hawks in the first round. Oh no, that is doomsday. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you can't beat the Hawks, okay, this current Hawk team, which is, listen, I'm not knocking them. I'm really not trying to knock them. I know it might
They're
sound
up
like,
and coming. They're up and coming. They're up
yeah,
and
because
coming.
I'm really not knocking them. They're just not ready. They're not
Mhm.
ready. They're not ready
yeah,
for the Knicks.
yeah.
The Knicks are the better team.
If
You
your team has to get led by a 34-year-old, then you're not gonna
yeah,
go far unless you're like a LeBron James or something. But a CJ
come on.
McCollum leading the pack, you're not gonna
Come
go
on now.
far.
Come
You're not
on
gonna
now.
go far. I'm
Mhm.
Come
sorry.
on now. Jalen Johnson, he's looked like he's not ready. I'm sorry. He doesn't. He doesn't look like he's ready. Even
Yeah,
Reggie Miller's been coming at him on the telecast. Like, dude, you got to take shots. Like,
this
you
is
got to
new to
make sure
him.
you get your shots. Like,
Yeah, this is
yeah,
new to him.
yeah,
Once again,
it's not ready.
these guys, when they first get into the postseason, they don't know how physicality can affect their game, and
Right.
it played a part. The Knicks is on his ass. They making him work.
Yeah.
So
Credit Josh
mhm.
Hart. Got to give Josh Hart credit for that because he's drawn that matchup a lot. They've rotated guys. McCall's gotten a little something with him. OG has had a lot to do with it too as well. He's had his chances. I know I've been screaming that I wanted OG more on McCollum because to me McCollum has been the guy that's been eating on us the whole series.
Yeah.
Everybody, but now that's starting to slow down as well the last 2 games. Okay, so things are kind of like settling back in. But again, the Hawks, they're a good young team. They're up
Yep.
and coming team. They're just not ready. And they're not ready for the New York Knicks. And this is what I kept trying to say to people. I'm like, you guys got to relax. Like, okay, if you want to choose between the matchup between Toronto and Atlanta, so be it. I get it. Okay, obviously we had success against Toronto. You want that matchup that you're familiar with. Even though Toronto, I still don't think is a slouch, but you would feel confident playing Toronto because they've handled them. But are we supposed to run and hide because the Hawks were the fucking draw?
No.
Fuck no. And the Knicks should have been motivated for the fact that the Hawks tanked that fucking game so they can play them. They should have been motivated to do something to them, okay, for doing that. Because that's exactly what the Hawks did. They tanked that last game so that way they can avoid playing Cleveland to play us, okay?
Now they're regretting it.
Be careful what you ask for.
Careful what you ask for. Yep.
That's it.
Be careful what you ask for, bro. Because now the Knicks are one game away from sending their asses home. And I can't wait,
baby.
For sure. But just want to get back into the anatomy of this game, man. Jalen Brunson was just tremendous tonight. Okay, his best game by far in the playoffs series so far. As Ray mentioned, he figured out what he needed to do. He is now stopped because that was the issue. It wasn't that he was playing bad. It was just that Brunson was just not taking what they gave him sometimes in the first couple of games. But he's figured it out now. He's figured it out. And the Knicks made some adjustments. Credit Mike Brown. He made a couple of adjustments in game 4. They ran more through Cat. Cat had a triple-double. He got his touches. He was dominant. Cat had his chances tonight. There were stretches of the game where they went to him, and he was dominant. But also, when they started to lock in on Cat, they went to Brunson, and Brunson locked in and took over the game. Credit to Jalen Brunson, the great Jalen Brunson.
Yes,
one
sir.
of the best players in basketball. Okay, and this is what separates the contenders in the playoffs and teams that are in the playoffs. You got to have that guy that takes over the game, and we have 2 of those guys, and especially Jalen Brunson, bro.
It's amazing to see, bro. The disrespect got to stop, bro.
It's annoying.
The disrespect got to stop.
It's so annoying, Danny.
It's like, bro, come on. He's one of the top point guards in the league, bro, for a reason. For a reason.
They don't want to give him his respect, bro. You know,
right.
Just because he's in New York.
Yeah, he's not a typical big guard post. Like, you know, he's not flashy. He's not athletic. He's not a high flyer. So, you know,
I dare somebody tell me who has better footwork than Jalen Brunson in this league.
Yeah,
oh my God, bro!
Please tell me. Please show me him because you can win like that as well, and they forgot that.
Yeah,
and his ball handling is good too, bro.
Absolutely.
Good.
So, you know, they don't want to give him his props because of those, but it is what it is. You know, if you really look at his track record, you know, ever since he came to New York, you know, he really he helped turn this franchise around. So you really gotta call for what it is.
I'm afraid that if we win a championship with Brunson, he's still not gonna get credit. He's still gonna get bashed.
Well, you know what, Danny? If we win a championship, I don't give a damn about that.
No, I know that. I know that.
Don't worry.
Because they would look so stupid doing that. Like,
we're gonna take care of him. We're gonna take care of him, and Jalen Brunson is definitely getting a statue in front of Madison Square Garden for sure.
He better.
You know, for sure.
Definitely, they better get it ready, man. Listen, if Jalen Brunson does that, all Brunson, it'll be like Eli. It'll be like Eli Manning all over.
Yeah. Yep.
Just show them the ring. Just show them the rings. That's it. Show them the rings. They want to show them the ring. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all they need to do, man. But also want to give credit to Cat tonight.
What a game.
Really, really solid tonight. And I give credit to Cat as well because he saw that they were kind of keying in on him after that triple-double. They kind of made some adjustments defensively, especially in that first half. He only got a chance to take 7 shots. I don't like that, but that seems to be a theme sometimes with this coaching staff or whatever. But anyway, 7 shots. He was 5 of 7, but he did take what the defense gave him because they did. Listen, the Hawks did a good job defensively of trying to take him away from being the leader and the vocal point of the offense, and that's when Jalen Brunson went to work tonight. And that's what this team is about, as it should be about. Pick your poison. If you try to take one away, the other guy's got to be able to do it. Okay, when to do it for the team, and that's what they did tonight. Game 4 was what? That was Cat's time. They locked in on Brunson. They said, all right, we're going to run it through Cat. And what happened? Triple-double, balled out. Tonight, they keyed in on Cat. All right, lock in Brunson, 39 and 8 assists tonight. That's what you want to see, fellas. What do you think about that?
That's what I want to see. Like, if Brunson's not having a good game, Cat's has to have the good game. If Cat's having a shitty game, I want to see Brunson do something. That's what it's supposed to be, you know?
Yeah, they're doing a better job allowing Cat to, they just getting him involved. I'm really happy that it's clicking now than compared to what we were seeing in the season. Where we would go through stretches where he's not even featuring in the offense. But
Sure.
one thing I peeped was Brunson's doing less dribbling, and the first thing he's looking is to like not even get off his shot. He's being a pass first guard right now, and the first person that he sees in sight is nobody else but Cat. So one of the things that I peeped that they're doing now is Cat, he would go to the top of the key and they would let him facilitate, and all the other guys, they just moving around. Like, it wasn't so much they did like the backdoor screen for much, because Atlanta, they pretty much adjusted to that. So but still, the Knicks, they still running screens backdoor. I seen a couple of Cat to OG on a couple of those backdoor plays, but it was in different spots that the Hawks wasn't even peeping.
Yeah.
So I think that's the play now, and it gets Cat. It helps him get involved. Because the best thing the Knicks could do is have a satisfied, happy Cat. You don't want to have him
It's so
frustrated.
much better
You
that way.
don't want to get him involved. When he's not happy, is
That's when he gets foul.
is a
That's when he
bad
gets
look.
foul trouble. He gets in foul
Yeah.
trouble.
That's why he gets in foul trouble. He gets, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So they're doing it right. So I think what Brunson is doing is like, you know what? For the first half, I'm gonna let him eat. Then second half, I'm gonna let the game come to me, and I'm gonna do what I do. And that's what we seen today. I think he went crazy in the what was it, the fourth quarter. He scored like
Yeah.
11 points. I forgot how many exactly, but
Yeah, I think
it was a whole takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went crazy.
Cam Clutch put the game away.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
That's what you want to see. This is why I was saying when I previewed this series, I just looked at this series and I just said, man, I'm finding a hard time looking for a matchup I don't like in the Knicks' favor that could hurt them in this series. You know what I mean? And the top thing is the fact that when it comes to Cat, they don't have anyone to guard him. They don't have anyone to guard him, and that's why it was perplexing to me that we were struggling to even notice that Mike Brown for the first 3 freaking games of this series. You know what I'm saying? So, they have no one to guard Cat, so Cat should be eating, and that's exactly what's been happening in the last couple of games. And of course, when you got Jalen Brunson, who is the best player in the series, period. Okay. You got him when he's on, they can't stop him either. They can, they do good job at times using their length with their young wings and stuff.
Mhm.
But when Brunson is on his game, it ain't much you can do, man.
Unbelievable.
He was just cooking them with the footwork and drawing fouls in that paint and getting into his spots. It was just a thing of beauty tonight, man. So I'm just happy with what I'm seeing right now with this team. And they got to continue to build it like this. They just got to continue to build off and don't take your foot off the next, y'all. That's the biggest thing. And I kept saying it earlier in the chat too, Ray. I'm like, don't let your foot off the next. This game is ours. Ours. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened tonight. But I also want to talk about unsung hero, and I gave it to two guys tonight, bro. 2 guys tonight, fellas. First of all, OG Anunoby, 17 points, 10 rebounds. And I wanted to say this because, yes, it wasn't a huge scoring-wise game for OG, but his rebounding in this series has been very good to me. Very good. He
Yeah.
has really stepped up rebounding in this series, fellas. What do y'all think about that?
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, like in the first half, he was just going up, giving us second chances. You
Yeah,
know, he's to be honest with you, like he's a threat. He's
yeah,
really a threat, you
yeah,
know, and he could be a bad matchup for anybody for the opposing team. You know,
yeah,
he's really a threat. One, you got to respect his shot. Two, you know he's strong. You know, he's a guy that like you really got to be on your shit. You got to be on your p's and q's because
yeah.
he's blowing through coverages.
Yes,
He's
sir.
yeah, like he's the type to disrupt any team's defensive strategy, bro, because you just don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
So
He's gonna be a pest. He's gonna be a pest. Yeah.
yeah.
he could
He's
really be a
bullying. He's
pest,
bullying the game.
and yeah,
He's
man, you
bullying
know
ball.
he was hitting the corners threes. That's where he's really good at, and bro, like he's been a real surge. You know, even though Mikal Bridges couldn't really do much on the offensive side of the end, I see that he's really trying, but. You know, something is I don't know, man.
It's off. Something's off with him at all. Something's off.
Something's definitely off for him, bro. I don't know what it is, but um, to be honest with you, you know, OG been consistent throughout this whole series, and
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. He
you
has.
definitely got to give him his props for sure. You know,
Yep, no doubt about it.
I'd rather have one of our wings be off than have both of them off completely. You know,
Yeah, yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. Right.
yeah,
And they draw tough assignments. Go ahead, Danny.
No, I like the OG and Cat combination. When Cat passes the ball to OG, they have that 1-2 combination. Cat's
Yeah,
passing is very underrated, believe it or not.
very, very underrated.
Very
Very.
underrated. And not tonight's game, but the previous game, they were like in sync with the passing. Like all I
Yeah,
see was Cat passing the ball to OG a lot, a lot, a
yeah,
lot. So I mean,
yeah,
if, like I said, OG is gonna be an OG. Like you said, Ray, he's good with the threes, he's good with the defense, and good with the rebounding, and also good with cutting with the passing. Like cutting
yeah,
plays, cutting with the lanes or whatever. So he's good with that too.
yeah.
It's like he's overall game is one that you need on this team in order to succeed. So I'm glad we got him. I'm glad he signed with us, and let's keep it moving, OG. Let's keep it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if he's gonna play the four in these lineups that we're playing in the starting lineup, he's gonna play the four. It's gonna be very important that he gets his rebounding numbers up, and it's been
Yeah,
consistent in this series. And I know some of it is because the Hawks are undersized, so that is a factor as well. But
hey,
you got to give OG credit, man. He's doing everything that the team needs him to do. He is bought in as always. He's playing good defense. That's already a thing with him. We never
yeah.
have to worry about that. But when he's hitting his threes, bro, and he's
So,
getting cuts, he's running,
man,
he's getting into that paint, and he's playing bully ball. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch, and I just wanted to give him some shine because he has really been doing a lot more than just scoring in this series, and we've needed him to do that, quite frankly. Also, I gotta shout out GTA, man. Jose
oh yeah.
Alvarado.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm glad that Mike Brown has finally realized that when Jose Alvarado's in the game, he's sparking the game in some kind of way, whether it's on offense, if his shot is on, great. Whether it's distributing the offense, running the offense up tempo, and especially when he's playing defense, 94 feet. But his shot was on tonight. He had some big threes, y'all. 12 points tonight. The assist numbers wasn't up too much, but he was hitting them shots and he was playing tough defense. Shout out to Jose Alvarado, man. GTA was in the building tonight, and he brought juice. You saw him screaming in the
I'm
crowd.
loving it. I'm loving it.
Oh man, it was beautiful. Ray, what do you think about that Jose Alvarado's performance tonight, bro?
GTA, baby.
yeah, man.
Mhm.
Listen, man, it was a good performance for GTA. You
EX,
know,
baby.
he listen, man. he's one of the guys that really gives us a spark, and he really
Yeah,
lived through it. I think he got a lot of playing time, because when Brunson tweaks his ankle,
right,
Brunson was out for a while,
right,
more than usual. So Jose
right.
Alvarado, he made the most out of his playing time. So I definitely got to give him his props for sure.
Yep.
I'm glad Mike Brown is finally opening his eyes and seeing Alvarado needs to be more involved in in these games, man.
Right. I agree. I agree with you, bro. And unfortunately it's come at the expense of Shamit. But Shamit hasn't been right, I don't think, since he got injured that time. I think was it game one, I believe, that he got injured. I think.
He tweaked something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he took a hard fall, and he
Mm.
just didn't look right after that. Maybe it's precautionary with him, but I like the fact that he didn't give Alvarado some time and then say, you know what, all right, let's go back to what we were doing before. He said, no, you know what? He's sparking the team. I like the way the team looks, especially offensively when he's in the game. You know what? I want to keep this going and see where it takes us, and now obviously I don't like that small ball shit. I don't like that. I don't like
Oh
when
no,
he
and nobody does. I know.
yeah, I hate that. But when he gives GTA those minutes like he did tonight with Cat on the floor and those things, I love to see it, man. He played well tonight. I really love the way he played, man. Shout out to Jose Alvarado, baby. Sparking the team. Love it, man. Love it. Hey, listen, if you're not going to give my guy Kolick some burn, Alvarado will keep me quiet because that's my guy, too. I like
I'm still keeping my hope alive for Kolick, but okay.
We all right, though. We all right. You
We
know what
all
I mean?
good, baby. We all good.
Yeah, so hey, it is what it is, man. We good with Alvarado, man, and I'm just glad that he's getting his opportunity
For
because
sure.
I was saying if you're gonna go if you're gonna go 9 with this rotation before the playoffs start, we were talking about this. I said Alvarado's got to be one of those 9, man. He's got to be he's got to give those quality rest minutes for Brunson. He's the best distributing point guard we have that because he plays defense on top of that better than Coley at this point. So
Yeah.
you don't trade for him you don't pick him up to just let him sit out the rotation in the playoffs. You don't do that. You know what I mean?
The
So
caliber of his playing time of his play. No, you can't let him sit. Not at
no,
all.
no, not at all. You got to play that kid. And when he's engaged in the game, he brings juice, he brings energy. He can flip the game at any moment, the momentum of the game at any moment with a play that he can make because he does other things, not just one thing. And I'm glad Mike Brown is seeing that finally and playing him. That is the right thing to do, man. Seriously. And
Yeah, man.
unfortunately, Shamit, it's at his
Yeah.
cost. But Shamit, just stay ready like Clarkson did. You never know when your turn will come up, man. You never know. So
Gotta
hey,
stay ready. Stay ready.
playoff time, baby. Gotta get it done. Gotta get what done what works. Yeah. So hey, that's gonna wrap it up tonight, y'all. The New York Knicks
With
with
an
a
ass whooping.
time. Woo! Prison
Belt to
elbows.
ass.
A straight
BTA, baby.
PA tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes,
As they
sir.
blow
Love
out
it.
the Atlanta
You
Hawks
know?
126 to 97. And folks, it didn't even feel that close. This was kind of like a rocking chair type game, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't normally happen in the playoffs, but the Knicks just said tonight, not happening. It's
Nope.
not happening tonight. We not giving no more games away in this series. Knock on wood. You know what I mean?
Not in our
Sir.
house, baby. Not in our house.
Yeah. So I expect on Thursday the Knicks to handle business, close it out. I do expect the Hawks to be more competitive on Thursday than they were tonight. I do expect that. They're going to have their backs against the wall. They're going to be in their building. All the Knicks got to do is come out early on top of their game and let Knicks fans do the rest in the crowd and take over the building. And that's all she wrote. Don't play with your food, Knicks. Handle that business. And on Thursday night, get home and get ready for round 2. I don't think they've announced the start time for Thursday's game yet.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what the start time was.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced it yet, but I would assume it'll be another 8
Like
o'clock.
eight-ish around there, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, probably more so of that. So, you know, hey, it was what the Knicks needed tonight. And I'm glad that we all, as Knicks fans, get to rest easy and not be stressing them all like, oh, God, we just blow this series to the Atlanta Hawks, a team that is nowhere near better than us. So I'm glad that.
I would have been at work stressing tomorrow.
Oh, man. It would have been a rough go. Ray, I know it would have been rough for you as well, bro.
Oh man, it's crazy how this team could just dictate your mood, man.
Oh,
So
bro,
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's amazing how
yeah,
it died, how
yeah.
that goes.
So listen, man, I'm happy we going to sleep in good spirits.
We can
No doubt
sleep
about
happy, yo.
No doubt it. We gonna rest easy tonight, y'all. We gonna rest easy tonight. So look, that's gonna do it. That'll wrap it up. Salute to Nick Nation. Salute to my guys, Ray, as always. Danny always coming through, showing love, chopping it up.
Always. Yes, sir.
Hey, the Knicks are on their way,
Notice.
man. They're one win away from moving on to round two. Let's make sure we see them do that Thursday. Hey, let's get it done, Knicks. Do not play with your food. Finish this team. They're dead in the water, waiting to be put out of their misery, man. Go ahead and do it. Don't resurrect them on Thursday. Just go out there and get the job done, man. Got to be ready for the run. They're gonna come out strong in their building, facing the elimination. Weather the storm, take care of business. Simple as that. That's all you got.
Yes, sir.
Sir. So that'll do it. Before I go, I ask one thing from the audience out there. One thing, and it's not a lot to ask, but I'm going to ask anyway. Smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports because, folks, I talk all sports. As you can see, big time New York Knicks fan, we one win away from moving on to round two. Keep it locked, Knick Nation. The next podcast will be Thursday night after the game.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it locked right here. We're going to chop it up as always and talk that Knick playoff basketball you want to talk about out there. I talk about the New York Football Giants, and I got to say, it was a nice draft. I have to say it's a nice draft.
What would you grade it? Like off the top of your head?
Well, I don't want to. I drop in a video tomorrow.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
I'm gonna drop my. It's a favorable grade.
Okay.
I chopped it up and talked a little bit about stuff with the of what I see and what I wanted and so forth. That will be dropping tomorrow. It's a favorable grade though, Danny. No doubt about it. I am happy about this draft. I am.
Okay.
I'm happy about it. It was definitely a John Harbaugh draft, no doubt about it. And how could you not trust in John Harbaugh right now? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How could you not? I'm in the car when it comes to the New York Giants because John Harbaugh is driving that sucker. And I trust him over a lot more than what I've seen the last 10 years of this franchise. So, good draft. Hopefully, we are going to go out there. There's rumors out there talking about they're going to go sign DJ Reader for play some DT. Maybe even Shelby Harris, Calais Campbell's on the radar, and also
the man, the myth, the legend might come back.
Old friend Odell Beckham. I don't know if it makes sense after they drafted Malachi Fields, but hey, if you're telling me Darius Slayton is going to take a back seat, bring Odell back on.
Bring his ass back.
Bring him in, man. Who want to see Darius Slayton drop passes? I don't. Shit, I'm willing to see what Odell got left. And I'm not saying that he's going to be the Odell of old because he's not.
No, we're not expecting him to be. Of course not.
But unfortunately, Danny, and unfortunately, Ray, there is a contingent of Giant fans that really think that we're getting that Odell. I'm seeing it on social media.
You're out of your mind.
I think
that's not happening.
Let's pump the brakes on that, okay? This is the 34-year-old version of Odell, whatever, 32, whatever how old he is. But I will say,
he's out there training. He's out there training, man.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking healthy. For now, he's looking healthy. And listen, if he's willing to come take a back seat to the receivers that are ahead of him in this depth chart that are more important to get those targets, and he's willing to, be a good influence on the young players in the locker room, I don't see where it can hurt. I don't see where it could hurt. As long as he's bought into that. And one thing we do know, John Harbaugh ain't having that bullshit. So if he ain't, it ain't gonna work. He ain't gonna be here. So listen, let's see what happens.
See what happens. Yep.
Yeah, if Odell does return, but I'm more, to be honest, as a Giant fan, I'm realistic. I'm more focused on what are we gonna do at defensive tackle. Please give me DJ Reader at least.
Or Shelby Harris, either one.
I think we need to sign two of them, to be honest. I would sign both of them, but that's me. But at least give me DJ Reader. That's what I'm looking at. And if Odell comes, so be it. That'll be cool. If not, it is what it is. Keep it locked, New York Giant Nation. We got content coming, some draft grade content coming tomorrow night. I talk New York Mets baseball. They are trash right now. They are just trash.
I know you're stressing, brother. I know you're stressing.
I was very pessimistic coming into the season with this team. All the changes. This David Stearns. This is why I said I'll wait, Danny. I'll wait.
I'm surprised that Mendoza didn't get fired yet.
Yeah, it looked like it's coming. It's coming soon. They just got swept by the Colorado Rockies. I mean, are you fucking kidding me right now?
That's the bottom of the bottom, bro.
Won tonight convincingly tonight, but I am not happy with the Mets. But Met content coming soon. Keep it locked, New York Met Nation. I talk about the Yankees. I talk about the Jets. I even talk about the bum-ass Brooklyn Nets.
Oh?
I talk about whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports, especially New York sports.
Yeah.
Salute, Nick Nation. See you Thursday night. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go, Knicks.
Good night, boys.